Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing 15 self-care ideas with you. Now these are very doable, does not take a lot of time, and starts creating that beautiful relationship with yourself. Remember, it's one step at a time, and it's the habits that you incorporate that builds that self-care regime for you and builds up that beautiful relationship with yourself. So let's get into it. Now the first one, which I love, is to tune in with yourself. You could do this while you're feeling stressed, you could do this while you feel overwhelmed, or you could just do this regularly on a daily basis, is to just stop, pause and ask yourself, how am I feeling? What are the thoughts in my head telling me? What's making me feel this way? So just tune in into your body, into your feelings, into your thoughts, and check in with yourself. This develops a beautiful relationship with your own self. Now the second one is, it might not apply to a lot of you, but it's to tidy up your space. I personally love cleaning up, having a tidy space, especially when I feel overwhelmed. I like to just clean up my desk, clean up my room, arrange it in a manner that is appealing to me. It just helps me feel better after that task is done, and it also makes me feel like I'm important, like I did this task just to make myself feel better. So that's your point too. I do understand it might look like a task for some of you who don't like cleaning up, who don't like doing such things, but for the rest of you, it's a really good place to start. Next, take a slow shower. Now there's something about slowing down and allowing yourself to enjoy one activity, task, even though it's just a shower. And it's a really nice space to start off by slowing down your showers, just being in that moment, allowing that water to cleanse you, being in that space. And it almost is like a massage if you think about it when you're taking a hot water shower. Moving on to the fourth idea. This one is a little different. Speak to yourself as you would to a child. Show some compassion to yourself. Honor the child that's within you. Check in with yourself. If you've noticed, when we speak to kids, we speak with so much compassion and so much love. Bring that back to you. Speak to yourself with compassion. Speak to yourself with love. And you can do this anytime, any day. When you're just sitting, when you're thinking about your next task, you can pause there and try practicing this new way of being, where you speak to yourself as a child with full compassion and full love, and check in with yourself. Now moving on to idea number 5, which I feel is really important during this day and time, is to choose intentionally to disconnect from social media or from screen time. Now we all know how social media sometimes could be very toxic, so it's a really nice habit to get into, intentionally disconnecting some time. So maybe set a time, set a day that you don't want to get on social media, or set a certain amount of time that you don't want to indulge into social media or just using screens in general, and choose to do something else. Now idea number 6 is take a nap. It's okay to take a nap at 11 a.m. in the morning. It's okay to take a nap at 4 p.m. When you feel like, just take a tiny nap. It's just a small way to show yourself that you care for your body, you are listening, and when it wants some rest, you're providing that for it. So take a nap or go to bed a little early when you feel like. Now moving on to idea number 7. I love this one. This one is to listen to your intuition. Now, for those of you who are thinking about what intuition, how do we access that? It's actually very simple. It's as easy as just listening to yourself, and soon you will realize that a lot of times you have many creative ideas coming up. A lot of time you have a certain voice within you which has so much certainty in it, and many times we shut it down. So let's start building a habit to listening to it, to building that intuition that we already have within us. Alright, so the next time you have some impulsive idea, you have some idea come up to you with a lot of certainty, or when you have that feeling in yourself, in your heart, in your gut, that feels very certain, honor that feeling, listen to it, and take actions from there. That's how you build your intuition, and that's how your intuition grows. Let's move on to the next self-care idea. This one is to consume some meaningful content that inspires you, that evokes a feeling within you, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel important, that makes you feel like you have something in you to create a difference, or something that aids in your growth, or also something that makes you feel happy, that gives you joy, like those really funny kitten videos and dog videos that we have flooding through the internet. So consciously watch those. Allow yourself to spend some time, watch these videos that make you feel a certain way. Now, talking about kittens and puppies, moving on to idea number 9 is to cuddle with the loved ones. Cuddling with a loved one allows you to be authentic in a way, and allows you to express love and joy in such a pure form. Now, idea number 10, listen to music. Listen to any kind of music that makes you feel good. You could also move a little, dance to the music, allow your body and yourself enjoy that moment and the music. Self-care idea number 11, explore something new. Maybe it's a new art gallery, a restaurant, or a park that you've not gone to. Allow yourself to be curious and explore some new places, new things, new experiences that you can let yourself have. Now, the next one is to journal. In this specific journaling, I want you to write down the emotions that you're feeling. And it does not have to make sense. You can just pull out a book and a pen and just start writing down how you're feeling. You don't have to justify your emotions. You don't have to ask or question yourself why, but just acknowledge it, validate it, and just write out how you're feeling, what you are feeling. And whatever comes up while you're writing out, free write, don't overthink it. It's just for you to bring your emotions and thoughts into paper, and that just makes it much more clearer to you. A lot of times our emotions and our thoughts just want to be heard and just want to be validated. So this journaling exercise will help you do exactly that. Now, the next self-care idea is to stretch your body a little bit. Maybe you could do a small house workout or some yoga, anything to just stretch your body and get into that movement. Now, the next idea is to enjoy your beverage, be it a tea, coffee, lemonade, a glass of wine, right? Whatever your choice of beverage is to sit with it without letting yourself being distracted by TV, your mobile phones, any of those. Just stay with your beverage, enjoy every sip of it, be in that moment, and just enjoy your drink. This allows you to slow down and stay in the moment, and practicing with a small habit of just drinking your tea helps you bring that concept of staying in the moment, and soon you can start applying that to different things that you do during the day. Now, idea number 15 is to take a walk. And while you're doing this, I want you to be an observer. So you could either take a walk out in nature, on your road if you're in a city with vehicles, right? But you can make that a little more mindful and meaningful by just observing everything around you. There is something to life when you're just being an observer and you don't actually react or respond very much to what's happening. So just stay there, take the walk. It also brings in that concept of being in the moment, and I just want you to be an observer there. Okay, great. Those were your 15 self-care ideas. I would really love to hear what some of your self-care ideas are, or what are some of the self-care things that you do down in the comments. Please let me know. And which of these do you really like, and which of these are you actually going to go and try out? Please let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.